What's up, baby dolls? Looking around all of the cryptocurrency industry, it seems like every single thing is boring because the hot topic, friends, is pDAI. pDAI is like 480x to a dollar, and I've got a special episode here for you, okay? I'm going to give you my theory as to what I think is going on. All right, I'm actually going to tell you what I think is going on, and I've written it for you here. Now, before we even look at anything, right now, before we even start, we have to look at this, okay? If you look at this 4-hour chart, there were 5 series of FUDs by Richard Hart, okay? This is Maria, and then obviously Sommi's strong and comes back, and then we have FUD 2. There's FUD 3 and 4 and FUD 5. It doesn't really matter, right? So you pretty much, there's like 4 waves here, but there were actually 5 pieces of FUD. The one that we just had, it's the game over one. The origin address literally sold all of its pDAI tokens. Bang, 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 bang. Just sold everything. So everyone is like saying, get out, get out, get out. And I'm buying. I bought more. I bought more every time Richard FUDs. By the way, Richard, you don't need to worry about me, bro. I ain't cheating at 1 cent. I ain't cheating. So obviously, friends, I'm going to explain to you what the hell's going on now. Now let's crank it up a bit. Okay, now this is what I think, friends. I personally believe Richard Hart has done the pDAI FUD down here as an executive decision to accumulate more pDAI because I believe he's looked at Ethereum and he can see something is wrong with Ethereum this cycle. And it kind of makes sense. He tried to help Ethereum. He's like, Ethereum, you got to do better marketing. You got to do better marketing. You got to talk about the great benefits of Ethereum. They're not listening. So they didn't listen to him. And that's why when we look at the Ethereum price, it's quite poop. And the Ethereum price, friends, like a year ago, like almost, it's $4,000 a year ago. And now it's down to $2,000. I was hoping that Ethereum would be obviously at 6K by now, higher, but it crushed down 50%. Now, why is Ethereum important? I've made many pDAI videos last year, many going through how you can actually peg it to $1. Obviously, pDAI requires the Ethereum sacrifice. However, it relies on Ethereum hitting a high price. If you believe Richard owns none of the coins, you need Ethereum something stupid like $40,000. If you remove Richard's 12 billion tokens, and you can make some other like assumptions about some other coins and stuff over time. I think I got it from $42,000 Ethereum required down to $15,000. At $15,000, it could all work. I'm just guessing. Okay, I'm guessing. I've spoken to a few people in the community, heard some thoughts out here, whispers from God coming from time to time. I got a feeling like we're all hoping for about a $14,000 or $15,000 ETH. I think with this cycle, man, I don't think we're going to get it. I hope we get it, but if I show you this, friends, if I just do a Fibonacci, from the top to the bottom for this whole cycle. Now, remember, this is a fib on it, okay? This is a fib on it, so you have to basically do the linear of it, and you can see it's 7,200, 11K, 15K, 17K. So this is really risky, man. Like, I don't know if we're going to get that 15K, this thing. I feel, look, I'm just guessing, man. I feel like Richard looked at it. He goes, look, it's too risky to rely on this price. I would rather rely on this price, around 7,000 to 10,000. Okay. Now, when I say rely on it, what do I mean? Well, this is the interesting part. Okay. These are not just interesting as facts. Okay. The stronger the holder that Richard has with the pDAI, the less collateral he needs to worry about. Effectively, the stronger the hands where no one sells, the Ethereum price required drops down and down and down and down over time. Okay? If everybody was diamond hands, we could just peg it tomorrow. We don't need any money. But that's a utopia. That's not right. Okay? That's obviously not going to happen. So I think he's disappointed in Ethereum's poop price this cycle. And I think he needs to accumulate even more pDAI than what he had before. So I'm going to show you something now, friends, in a very family-friendly way. I have the pDAI price chart here. This is the whole price chart, okay? It's got the dips along the way. This is the intergalactic nuclear FUD, all right? I generally think that if Ethereum went to $6,000, pDAI would be on its way up to like 10 to 15 cents now. And like we'd be in the old season. And then I reckon we were meant to come down to like, you know, like 3 or 4 cents. And then he would do the nuke. He would actually nuke it and accumulate as much as he can. So like, look, I don't know. I'm just assuming what he's done now. He might have always planned it. However, this is why he's a genius, friends. See what I told you, billionaires. He's backed in a corner. He makes the right decision. He's done this method, I think, because Ethereum's let him down. He's not going to let Ethereum cuck us for the cycle. And this is just an executive, pretty much a path that he's taken. Now, the thing is, if Ethereum was doing great, we wouldn't need to worry about this. So he's probably like sat down. He goes, okay, what's the plan? I got to get more pDAI. How do I get more pDAI? I got to FUD the living crap out of it. Like I got to do intergalactic nuclear FUD. I've actually got to tell you, sell your freaking pDAI. Sell it to me. Sell it weekend. And I've sold with the old OA and I put all this fear, uncertainty down. So what we're seeing right now, I do believe, look, that's something we'll never know. Was this always going to happen? Maybe not. Maybe he sat there and he had like just a plan. He's like, look, if Ethereum cucks us somewhere in the cycle, he probably thought to himself, I will just have to accumulate more pDAI myself. However way, I'll find a way to accumulate more pDAI, and it is what it is. So, man, Richard, if this works out, bro, you're an actual genius. I know it's, but this is Hollywood movie script. This is Netflix premiere, multiple episodes, like. What's going on here, friends? You ever watch Lost? I watched Lost when I was like years and years ago, like the TV show. It was like all this complex stuff out here, man. My mind blew. It was like a kid watching it. And like, I'm feeling it something like this. Like, dude, this is I don't know how the hell you did this, but this is, you can't do this again. Like, no, you had to know markets. You got to know coding. You got to know people. You got to know how to control people. You got to know how to manipulate people. You know how to talk. You know how to communicate, right? You know, oh man, we're never going to get this again, man. Ever, 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 ever. Now, he's thrown the ultimate 5 levels of FUD. So I just want to go them through you. So like, see, I'll just tell you something, friends, okay? Look, my nipples will remain pegged. Okay, every time FUD came out, I bought. Yeah. My cortisol levels are very high. All my friends and family, I know a lot of you have been trying to call me. I can't answer any phone calls. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm literally locked in. This is a generational opportunity if this works out. Okay. So I'll speak more about it. But look, let's go in. So when I label this as FUD, I'm doing you a favor. Okay. Fear, uncertainty, doubt, because you know it's a wave and it's temporary. Okay, so you never know this, but this is what I'm telling you. All right, so this is Maria FUD. So Maria comes out and always says, pDAI can't work, Sommi's an insider. See us. Okay, that was the first FUD. And then we have Richard Hart tweeting FUD. Uncertainty, doubt, sell pDAI, uncertainty. Then we had the Vietnamese kid gets his dong out. Oh, there's a Vietnamese kid dumping, Vietnamese kid. Friends, this was so orchestrated. Like, look, now that if I've kind of sussed out what Richard's doing, I think you really need to do this because, like for example, I'm just guessing, friends. Out of the supply, let's say it's 14 billion. Maybe he owns like 4. Maybe he literally owns 4, and maybe he's done this. He's like, crap, I've got to get another 1 billion. I literally have to get another 1 billion. I've got to grab, so he does FUD. He buys a couple of 100 million. He keeps FUDding it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just giving you an example because the more he accumulates, the more he knows he's never going to like basically liquidate the collateral when pDAI is pegged. That's what I'm guessing is happening. Okay, so we've come down here, bang, 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 bang. And I initially thought, should I even tell the community about that? But then, friends, I'm getting unfollowed, abused. Depends. There's a guy here, Roy, bro. Roy can't even speak English. I think he's speaking Filipino. Bro, Roy, I don't know what you're on. This guy has just literally been saying he's going to come kill me. This guy can't even speak English. He kept calling me, except the only English word he knows is loser, wrecked loser. He kept saying that to me. But I checked the timestamp, Roy. And bro, you messaged me here, bottom signal. You messaged me here, bottom signal. And you messaged me here, bottom signal. So, come on, bro. Roy, you're a little bitch. Okay, yeah, come for me. Come for me. What? Yeah, come for me so I can put you in a headlock and show you how to buy instead of messaging people on the internet because you're a piece of shit soy boy. That's what you need me to do? You need me to come over your house and click buy, Roy? By the way, if you're Filipino, I love that chicken and rice that Philos make. It's actually really yummy. Invite me over, Roy. Invite me over. I'll come for dinner. I'll show you how to click buy, bro. Bro, friends, he even said, by the way, Richard's so smart, bro. He's just so smart. He knew how to ramp up the FUD. Do you remember Richard's first tweet? I hate how people just think you founded a coin. Tell the truth. And everyone's like, oh, he's talking about pDAI. And then he's like, oh, they're not getting it. Let me ramp it up. Let me ramp it up. Let me ramp it up. So smart, man. He's like, this is, friends, this is dictator level stuff. I learned off that now. I'm like, oh, that's what they got. You got to ramp up the fear. You can't just do the big thing at the start. It's like watching a horror movie. Imagine they showed you the zombie or the undead girl. They showed you in the first 2 minutes. You go, ah. Anyway, what's up for the next two hours of the movie? There's no suspense. So he's literally playing it like a horror movie. Huh. Suck on those. Now, the more pDAI that Richard accumulates, the less collateral he needs to peg at the end. Friends, he literally came out. He said, sell pDAI? Sell pDAI? Sell? Oh, man, I'm just like, well done, bro. Well done. Richard, you did well, okay? You got me to actually click sell for a minute there. Me. Wow. Got me. And then I went back in and boy, I got turbo long. Slingshot. Turbo long. Turbo long. Now, whenever he FUDs, I just buy more. I literally just DC here, buy more. If Ethereum went to 6K instead of 2K, I still think it would have done this. So, I don't know why. I got a feeling this is part of the package. He just wanted a lot of supply. He was going to do this somewhere, but we just had to do it here because Ethereum's dog shit, you know? I'm a believer, friends. This is screenshots from earlier. This is some nice pictures. Thank you very much. It's the HexJamHex. Bro, HexJamHex, bro, you have, sir, your art is awesome. Like, your art, I promise you, right? I'm just scrolling Twitter. Your stuff catches my eye. And I'm like, oh, it's HexJamHex again. Every single time, bro. Every single time. It's Mr. HexJamHex. I don't know if it's the hearts in it. I don't know what it is, man. Like, you have some talent. You have a gift, bro. You literally, like me, I'm looking at stuff all day, bro. All day. By the way, friends, like when I'm in crypto, what pisses me off is when I see like half-naked women or like people fighting, just like random like TikTok brain rot stuff. I don't even want to see naked girls on my Twitter, but get out, bro. I'm here for crypto, okay? I'm here for crypto. I'm in the game. That actually pisses me off, okay? So like if there's like, oh, naked girl, whatever, move on. I don't care. That means nothing to me, but when I see something that catches my eye, man, I just don't know why, man. Is it the logo? Is it the shine? Well done, sir. Keep making stuff like this. Like, bro, I find that naturally. I'm not even going to look at your stuff. I should actually go look at your page. Mr. RH Maxi, I love your stuff out here. So this is Richard's just picture. Yeah, 95% of the community literally want to kill me. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. Literally want to kill me. By the way, just laser. Once again, pDAI is the only coin that has united every altcoin on PulseChain to hate something. Which is funny. Also, breaking news as well from earlier. The suspicious wallets were found. Okay, I've already shown you in a video, but you got to know this. You got to know this. The Trump official wallet, okay, while rumored origin address of the pDAI was selling the pDAI, it sold pDAI to go buy most. This wallet was selling the most, going back into pDAI on another wallet. There you go, 186 million accumulated. But who accumulates that much of a coin when the founder literally said sell it? There's an infinite minting bug. There's an exploit. There's a Vietnamese kid out here. Look at him. He's literally just got his dong out. By the way, shout out to everyone from Vietnam. Yeah, your currency is literally named the dong. That is one of the greatest names for a currency, I believe. Now, what do you do from here, friends? I've got more videos coming out. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, We're up to 0.22 cents. I'm wondering if this comes back. Look, I'm just going to tell you right. You know this, bro. Watch out for 1 cent. The 1 cent price. Oh, you know I'm going to go turbo nuclear there. If we get to 1 cent, bro. You think you've seen Peg Nibbles? You've seen nothing yet. All of you DM'd me. All of you said, infinite minting. The boss told us to sell. The gig's up. I don't think you believe hard enough. Like and subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.